While I had a number of questions, and while some of those questions were not a big deal, and other ones I thought were kind of major and should have been answered by the storytelling, right? I will still say that this Final Fantasy stands above most other ones in terms of making the most sense. Like, it actually had a lot less plot holes than other Final Fantasies. And I love the Final Fantasy series, even the ones with huge holes in them. I loved aspects of them, right? I admittedly left some of those games pretty confused at the ending. I think a good example of that is Final Fantasy XIII, right? With the whole like Lassie and all of that. Like, who knows what that was. But here, there were a lot of great tools to help me grasp what was going on with the story and the characters along the way. You know, we've talked about it, tomes, Vivian, all of that. The way that you could actually pause a cutscene and read about the very things that they were talking about during that cutscene, right?
Oh, that was super appreciated, the pausing in the cutscenes.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times I used that.
I did too, because they'd only mention a name once and then, who is that? And then you could go and actually read about it. Super, super helpful. So all of those things helped answer so many questions. But this is an 80-hour game. It makes sense that I missed some things. It also makes sense that there were some open-ended questions at the end. So I would say, even though I didn't love some of those unanswered questions, I still give kudos to the developers. I still give kudos to the writers for giving us these tools to help make it easier, and also just writing a really good game. Really, really fun game. I think the series is on track to be less confusing than it's been in the past. With each installment, it seems to get better and better, right? Like 7 Remake, it's also pretty clear. Like, the storytelling is very good. A lot of the same successes in 16 it had in Remake, although 16 is on a new level with voice acting and some other things as well. And 7 Remake is trying to retell a story that they told once before, so they could have learned, you know, what worked, what didn't work, what they need to flesh out more, and what, you know, they don't.
And that's what I appreciate about 16, is that it is what I would call a game that was designed and written with lenticular design, right? There's multiple lenses you can look at it through. Because I play a lot of JRPGs. There are so many out there that it's like, it starts off the same thing. Someone wakes up with amnesia. They don't know who they are. Then they team up with a bunch of other random people. There's some evil person in the world and they go kill them, right? Like, there's just so many of those.
Was there an amnesia character in 16? I don't think there was.
I don't think there was.
There always is.
That's my point. Like, there's so many of these. There's so many of these, right? And don't get me wrong, I like those too because I like JRPGs. But the thing is, with this one, like, I appreciate the fact that it was designed lenticularly, if that's even a word, in that there are multiple lenses, right, that you can look at this through. And if you want to go deep, right, and start pulling in historical analogs, it's there, right? But if you don't,
and a lot of people do, like going through these Reddit threads.
Yeah, but if you don't, you could just take it at the surface level. It's a really good time, and then
you move on.
You're good. Or you could go find something to obsess about and get stuck on that all day. Like, there's multiple levels of this stuff in this game. So I appreciate that they put that in here. Here's my thing. The writers did such a good job that it is hard for me to believe that they screwed up some things royally. It is a lot easier for me to believe that stuff just got left on the cutting room floor because of budgets and timelines. And I'm hoping that they're going to get their chance with the DLC or whatever comes next to tell the rest of their story, right? And finish it out. Because I think they can. And of course, we heard from Yoshi P, right, that they're going to do it. We just don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to do something. So I'm like, please give us more. Like, this is one that I feel like there's a lot more you can give here. So give it to us. Like, we like it. We obviously bought this thing. We're willing to pay for it.
We want to play it.
Yeah, like, just give it to us because we're asking for it.
I guess we'll see. It's going to be an exciting ride.